Привет-привет, дорогие друзья! My name is Tatiana Klimova. Welcome to Ask Tatiana videos. In these videos, I answer your questions about Russian grammar and vocabulary. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments below. I will try to answer them. If you like my work, join Russian Dutch Club, and I would like to thank all the Dutchniks who already joined the club. There are lots of you, it makes me extremely happy. Большое спасибо! Today we have a tricky question. I had to do some research to find the answer because as a Russian, of course, I use it without thinking, and but for foreigners it's not always very clear. And it's the use of I in Russian. Of course, you all knew I when we want to say and something. And of course you learn it from the beginning when you learn Russian. That's the first use of I when you want to say something and something. Например, for example, я говорю по-русски, по-французски и по-английски. I speak Russian, French and English. Here, no problem. But when you read Russian books or when you listen to Russian people speak, you probably hear a lot of different types of I and don't always understand why there is I there, because it doesn't really mean and. So let's see other examples. Number one, it's when the I means and. Ты и я, Россия и Америка, etc. But there is another situation where we use I. It's when you want to express some surprise, when somebody did something that you didn't expect from this person. For example, you come back to your house and you see that your partner did lots of things and also washed the dishes, and you didn't expect him or her to do it. And you can say, ты и посуду вымыл. Ты и посуду вымыл. It means, wow, you even washed the dishes. Wow, that's great. I here expresses the surprise. I, surprise. I can also highlight some emotions, and in that case usually we put I just before the word where you center your emotion. For example, you can say вот и лето кончилось. It means the summer is over. Вот и actually are quite often used together. Вот and и are very often used together. You say вот и лето кончилось. It means summer is over. И here it's emotional. Or for example, you arrive to see your friends and you want to announce yourself and you say а вот и мы. Here we are. А вот и мы. It's emotional. It means we are here and we are happy to be with you. А вот и мы. Another use is when I is equal to даже, even. For example, он и спасибо не сказал. Он и спасибо не сказал. It means he didn't even say thank you. Or for example, there is a famous song by Филипп Киркоров, and the very famous line is «А я и не знал». And we can translate as «and I didn't even know». А я и не знал, что любовь может быть жестокой, а сердце таким одиноким. Okay. Let's continue. I got carried away. We can also use I in the expression все и все when something is progressing. For example, ты говоришь по-русски все лучше и лучше. You speak Russian better and better each time. Все лучше и лучше. Or another example. Вот и лето кончилось. The summer is over. На улице все холоднее и холоднее. It's cooler and cooler outside. Cold and cold. Все холоднее и холоднее. And at last, the last use of I found, maybe there are more of them, but that's the one I found. It's when you are explaining something and then at the end you use «и» as a final point of the explanation, of the justification. For example, ты попросила прийти, я и пришла, я и пришла. So you asked me to come, so I came, я и пришла. Here it's kind of the explanation why you come. So let's summarize. When do we use «и» in Russian? Of course, we use it to say «and», then a surprise when we didn't expect something, to emotionally highlight something, then as a synonym of «даже», even, with the expression «всё и», «всё лучше и лучше», and when we explain something. Я и пришла. Ты просила, я и пришла. I hope that it's going to be easier for you now. Maybe you're not going to spontaneously use «и» in your speech, but at least you will understand when you hear it or read it. If this video helped you, please become Russian Dacha member. Follow my Facebook page, follow me also on Instagram, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Пока-пока!